Personally, crypto.com is my go-to platform from getting into crypto, from my bank, into crypto, and then back out. Now, they've got their Visa cards, which are amazing. They're going to start offering banking services. They've got a CRONOS ETF coming to promote further on their CRONOS chain, which has a lot of room for growth, no doubt about it. We've seen them poise themselves on the regulatory front in a beautiful way. I've got a couple news stories about crypto.com that I want to share with you guys today, and I want to take a dive into the price action on the CRO token, which undoubtedly has been disappointing as of late. We had a beautiful surge above 20 cents for a while there, for a little bit ago, back in November, December, and now here we are back below 10 cents. When are we going to see this token surge, and what is going on with crypto.com? All things I want to chat with you guys about in this video. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip. Excited to do a Crow video. It's been a minute. There's not been a lot of news, but I got a couple stories I want to share with you guys. So if you want more Crow content, leave me a comment down below in the chat, and we'll chat with you there. So peeking over at what's going on with Bitcoin, and ETH is up today. Bitcoin's down today. ETH is up, which is very, very interesting. And so what we're actually seeing is, if you go over to Bitcoin dominance, you are going to see that Bitcoin dominance is showing some weakness, though it is still kind of holding the line here for now above 60%, which isn't, if we continue to see Bitcoin dominance come down, we'll see altcoins surge. And if we see Bitcoin dominance start to shoot up, then we'll see altcoins still have trouble getting back up. What's going on for CRO right now? Well, not a whole lot of good price action. CROcoin versus Bitcoin's coming down, but it's very much because Bitcoin dominance has been shooting up over the last year. So CROcoin is not unique in this valuation loss versus Bitcoin. Most major altcoins are experiencing the same. CROcoin is no different than the rest of them. As for what the dollar action is doing, CRO versus the dollar right now, you're actually seeing CROcoin down to 8.5 cents. And I'm going to come back to this and look at some targets that I've got in mind for CRO before I get to the end of this video. So stick around, guys, and I'll give you some targets. Let's talk about some of the news story of what is going on right now. So I found this article today, and it frankly is not that surprising to me, but I want to link a couple dots for you. These are a couple things that I'm thinking about with regards to crypto.com and why I'm so bullish on, honestly, everything they touch, CRO and CRONOS chain eventually being one of those things as well. But Kraken and crypto.com are among some of the top exchanges aiming to get deeper and deeper into the EU market. And one of the big things that they're going to be doing is launching one of these stable coins. Now, this isn't that surprising to see that crypto.com is launching a stablecoin, because we knew this was coming. But I just want to highlight for you guys that the EU market specifically, and this news coming about the EU market, is very, very interesting following, this news. MiCA compliance race, crypto.com to delist Tether and 9 other tokens. Crypto.com, not even a month ago, delisted Tether. What is Tether? Tether is a stablecoin. They delisted their competition within the EU. The MiCA regulation was regulations within the EU that forced crypto.com, or didn't force them. Crypto.com didn't have to comply, but they wanted to comply for two reasons. One, they're one of the most regulatory compliant exchanges out there, and they comply with all the regulations for the most part. To my knowledge, they comply with all the regulations. And the other reason that maybe they are complying with this, besides that they're very compliant exchanges, now here they are, not even a month later, launching their own stablecoin in the EU. I lay this out for you for one reason in particular. I want you guys to really understand Chris Marsliak and crypto.com are connected with they. You've heard people say, oh, well, they're trying to do this, and they in this elusive they, governments and the world powers that be, these people behind the curtain. Crypto.com is in the circle, if you will. They are in the circle of trust with the with all of them. The governments, the powers that be. Crypto.com was at the inauguration for the future president of the United States. Crypto.com is launching a stablecoin in the EU as Tether just got kicked out of the EU. Crypto.com is heading in the right direction, okay? In addition to this, here's Crypto.com putting out this tweet just the other day. Yesterday, Eric Node, the president and COO of Crypto.com, went to CNBC, and here he is, CNBC live in Hong Kong. But he went on CNBC and talks about the golden age of crypto coming up and sports events contracts. And in this video, it's 2 minutes and 54 seconds. I suggest you guys watch it for yourself. Look at the banner here, regulatory landscape around crypto. Crypto.com is forming the regulation around crypto. Do you think that the CRONOS chain is going to do well? Do you think that Crypto.com's CRO token is going to do well? If they're on CNBC promoting their exchange, growing their banking services, growing their derivatives, growing their sports things they got going on in their app, growing in general. User bases are growing, top of the App Store, presidents on CNBC. As we got a pro-crypto administration here in the U.S., we're right on the back of crypto regulation across the board in the United States that's going to go sending crypto mainstream. It's going to be beautiful, guys. If you want to trade CRO coin or other tokens and you're getting ready for this beautiful bull market like I am, you could sign up for Blowfin using our link in the description down below. There's up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you sign up using our link for Blowfin. Why am I talking about Blowfin in a Crypto.com video? Because, guys, the reality is, as much as I like Crypto.com and as much as I go from onboarding from my bank to Crypto.com, I actually like to do my spot trading on Blowfin personally because the fees are a little bit lower. Now that they've got the Crypto.com exchange, you could do that as well, and the fees are much better there. But the leverage trading that you could do on Blowfin is also another option for you. So I like to use both platforms. This is one that I use as well. If you want to sign up, check it out. I love Crypto.com, and I actually really enjoy Blowfin as well. Let's take a peek at the price action in case you're thinking about doing a trade on Crypto.com. And I'll admit that I honestly am curious for a potential long opportunity coming up right at around 8 cents. This is kind of the floor that I'm looking at. If I see CRO coin slip below 8 cents, I would consider opening up a low leveraged long on CRO for a couple reasons. One, very clear trend line right here, okay? Two, Bitcoin dominance is now starting to trickle down. And three, looking at our total market cap, we are currently sitting at 3 trillion, which is our previous bull market all-time high. I think this is going to be our bouncing zone. We could possibly slip a little bit lower. Maybe the total market cap could come down to 2.74. But in general, I am leaning bullish. The Lazarus hack on Bybit did not crash the market, which shows how incredibly strong crypto is right now. It also shows how smart these exchanges are operating, like Bybit and Crypto.com. They're holding reserves 1-to-1. They've got beautiful partners that are able to bail them out if any issues come about. There are not going to be, in my opinion, a FTX-like story for a Bybit or a Crypto.com in the future. There might be another exchange that fails, but arguably those exchanges that are doing things wrong like FTX probably aren't going to grow to the size that FTX was able to because the regulations are coming along. People are getting smarter about crypto. I believe the Crypto.com is setting themselves up for an incredible amount of success into 2025. And as we've always seen, the CRO token blasts off at the end of the bull cycle. Guys, I wanted to give you a CRO video. I know there's not a lot of optimism in space right now, but I'll tell you, I'm optimistic. I am positive. If you agree, let me know in the comments down below. And if you disagree, lay your argument in the comments down below as well. I want to hear from you guys, genuinely. So leave a comment. I always look at them. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Please remember, nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but we love crypto here, and we're going to keep the content coming. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCA, HODL. I'll see you in the next one, guys. I got 2 videos for right here if you want to check them out. See you next time, folks. Peace.